And away we go. New lesson today, combos and compositions.
Dude, you're a beast.
Thank you.
You did all of that. Oh, you too, Mr. Williams, that way. And that was already implied, really.
You're a good man. All right, and we are.
You want to take it back? So wrong.
I didn't have
So algebra 2.5 continues. Combination of compositions. You clean this out? Good. Take that out your ear. It's insulting. I think you'd learn. So combos are when you add, subtract, multiply, or divide two things or more. And compositions looks like fog, but it's not fog. We'll get to that. Do anything. Skipper. He said he only eats a sleeve a day, is that right?
Every day.
Oh, okay. They are addicting, you know, those Pringles. Yeah, the only good thing is my hand doesn't fit in, so I designed these. That's my diet. My hand doesn't come in.
Like, I would even like.
Whole stack.
All
right, I digress. So how about you don't write this down, but let's talk, well, you can write this down. Don't write this, I'm about to uncover though. So I wanted to show you the book and this guy. What's the difference? Don't, who's writing this down? After I said don't, okay, what you see in blue, you see, that's the way I write it. Function F plus function G. The book, bless its heart, writes it this way. Means the same thing, but what does it kind of look like they want you to do after you add F and G? It looks like they want you to multiply. Confusing. Okay? They're just saying that. So get know that this is how it's going to look on your quizzes, tests, but math world out there will probably write it that way. So you'll see it at least in the homework and you'll be like, okay, I see. Hopefully it won't catch you off guard. Write one of them down if you want, but don't write the other three. I just wanted to show you, oh, that's how that's how subtraction looks. Multiplication, division. Okay, yeah, don't write them all for goodness sakes. Okay, what did we lose a war? You're not doing this. But I just wanted to show you. All right, good enough. So let's do one gigantic example where we will add, subtract, multiply, and divide two functions. So here you are. Don't write these down. Shh. Don't write these down. But first thing we're gonna do, add them. We're gonna add them. Just in case, my boy Justin. So if I say F plus G, sub them in. F, there's G, uh-oh. And then we're gonna put a big plus sign in the middle, and if this is the first time I'm saying this year, I'm surprised, but parentheses save lives. Okay, now write this down. We're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna do F plus G. You should. Too big, sorry. Didn't mean to be in your face. So there you are, back in Algebra 2. What's the phrase that pays? How do you add two functions? What do you gotta do to finish this here problem? Ain't no foil, cause that's multiplication.
I'd like to.
Like terms, that's the phrase that pays. Can you tell I used to work? Can you tell I used to work at a radio station? Good times. So why don't you? How many x squareds you got? 1x squared. And you know what we do at my house? We cross that out. And good, you'll like this. I've already arrived at half credit line. Because it's now partially right. How about we finish? How many x's? We got 1 plus 1 makes 2 x's. And we got a minus, or I'm sorry, -3 plus a -12. Negative or minus 15, and I'm all out of stuff. Here is your full credit answer for F plus G. So easy. Nobody better miss addition on my test on 14th. Week from tomorrow. All good? So that was adding. You ready? Good. Okay, let's do exact same problem, subtraction. So let's see. So we'll do F minus G. And what I say about those parens? Okay, no parentheses, and I'm going to tell you now. I've only been doing this 30 years. One of you's a little bit stubborn right now, and you're like, I know how to do this, but you're all no parentheses. You're the one that's going to be cooked. And you're going to miss half of this answer on the test, and I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to say parentheses. One of you. I don't know which one, but I'll warn you now. Oh, somebody isn't gonna write the parentheses. I'll give you a show and you hear it. Okay. If you don't write the parentheses, this certainly looks like minus x squared. Nobody's gonna miss that, but this looks like plus x when it really is supposed to be plus, I'm sorry, distribute like you said. So that's going to be minus x and plus 12 parentheses. Say why? So I think you already hit on the answer, and that is, I call this changing it to addition. Okay, when you were in middle school, don't write this down. Good times, middle school. You didn't subtract, did you? What'd you do in middle school? Nobody subtracted. You added the opposite. That's what we're doing here today. Okay, so when I say change to addition, I'm saying add the opposite. Boy, you're going to hear that more than once this year. Add the opposites. And then he just turned it into an addition. Probably you're good at addition. What's the final answer? How many x squareds? 1. So close. -1. -1. Boom. How many X's? Nary a one, that means none. But I'll cross them out. And cross out an X, what's with that? And what's left? Got -3 plus 12. Plus 9. There you go. So honestly, subtraction well within your reach, but somebody will mess one up. Be careful, be careful. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. We did add, we did subtract. Let's multiply. For me. Oh, putting all my desk space down, thanks. Okay, so here's F times G. I'll stick with me parentheses. Okay, write it down and then let's talk about all possibilities for multiplication. Oh, you can erase your name. That little yellow eraser. All right, so what are all possibles here? What if, don't do this, but what if it was just this? That's distribution. Okay. What if it was this? Oil. That's 2-syllable word there. And what if it's this? What do you call it? No, it's. I thought you had a word in front of what? Triple. Triple? Not bad. Double foil. Double foil? No, factors breaking apart. Oh. I learned that's a hamburger in sign language. This is a cheeseburger. And this is water, please. I'm sorry, I digress and I'm hungry still. Yeah. We don't have that here anymore. That used to be a foreign language. So you didn't have to take French, Spanish, whatever. You take ASL.
We still have it. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Anyway, I digress. I call this superfoil. Superfoil. And how do you do it? Superfoil, you take that guy and you multiply by everybody here. What does that give you in red? X to the QB, X QB, good. What's X times X? X squared. Say it right. Now what's X times X? Solid. And that was distributing the first one. Yeah. How about the second one? Let's distribute this guy. You said minus 3x squared, negative 3x squared. Look at me, Mom. I'm lining them up with the other x squareds. I think, right? And then what? Minus 3x. And finally, negative 3 times negative 12. Exactly. And then all you gotta do to get the final answer is gather them up. X cubed. Half credit achieved. Yeah, how many x squareds? So minus 2x squareds. Minus how many x's? Plus 36. And that is superfoil or whatever you call it. Yeah, but realize all those things you told me are possible. Could distribute, could foil, could superfoil, anything to do with multiplication. 3 down, 1 to go. Toughest one, yeah. Bless you. Hope you're not allergic to it. All right, last stop on combinations is divide. And I'll warn you now, this one's the tricky one because they gotta tell you which one goes upstairs and which one's in denominator. Okay, if they say G over F, then this guy goes upstairs, but if they say F over G, the other way around, so. Make sure you know which one's supposed to be, so let's say I wanted F divided by G. So here we go. F up top, G on bottom. And let's talk. What's the phrase that fits here? Out of the way, son. All right, factor and cancel. Factor and cancel. Now, write that down. Don't write this one down, but what if? What if you had this? You're done, full credit. Can't cancel nothing. Don't you cross out those X's. Okay, I'll put you on the noon balloon to Saskatoon where they'll teach you how to not make algebra fraud errors. Okay, you can't do that. I don't know about you, but my algebra 1 teacher, bless her heart, she used to say that these two guys, upstairs, X was holding hands with 3. You can't break them apart. Okay, it's got a plus. And yeah, but I want no. Can't do that. How about 3? Ain't no way. Okay, so if you get something that's unfactorable, it's over. Enjoy your full credit. This one though, since I made this problem, yeah, you better believe it's gonna factor and cancel. Okay. Although I will say the book sometimes plays a game called factor and it still don't cancel. Enjoy our book. Okay. Why don't you try show off skills, factor the bottom. And get your final answer. Intent, it's gotta cancel the top. I'm an easy read. So if you screw up the factor, you're like, it's gotta be wrong. I know he would want me to cancel it back. How's your factor? You doing that? Oh, so that's the final answer. I think you're right. You know why? You can do it the other way around. You can't do. Like if I gave you this. Then go in, well, you can do 6 to 11. So same thing, since the X squared is on the bottom. Yeah, no, but you could still do synthetic or longevity. Just remember which one you put on. It's pretty good. All right, what'd you get on the bottom? Factor this. It's plus X minus, because the back side's minus. And which factors of 12 subtract to give you 1 in the middle? Is it 3 minus 4 or 4 minus 3? 4 minus 3. We cross that out at my house. So after the factor, now you do the cancel. What goes away? X minus. Boom. And what's your final answer? Okay. Yeah, that's in the basement still, that X plus 4 common error. Everybody got all giddy that they got X plus 4, but it was in the denominator. Okay. All right. Halfway home today, those are your combinations. All good? All right, last stop today. The fifth of our 5 functions here, compositions. You've done these too. Algebra 2.5. Here we go. Compositions. And what I said, the book's gonna write it, and it'll look like fog. And you'll be in a fog if you don't change it to my version. This is how I write it. This makes sense to me. So, yeah, go ahead and write this one. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. And here's my technique. Okay, if you have a number, start inside and work your way out. If there ain't no number, start on the outside. That's it for that. Now let's actually do one. Yeah, let's see. Do I have a new one ready to go, or are we going to use the old one? Nope, don't write these down. Whoop. And we'll do 3 of these. Okay. Let's do fog. Okay. Write that one down. So fog is FG of X, and eyeball it. Do you see a number here? No. So where are you supposed to start if you don't see a number? Outside. So what was the outside? The outside was F. Here is how, let me model for you how to do these problems. You'll start with the outside. Wasting time. Okay, so you started with the outside. Then it's a substitution problem. What did I tell you to do when you were evaling? Parens, where the X's used to be. That's step 2. And now who's going in? That guy is going in. So here comes G. G up here is X plus 2. And now nobody's gonna mess this up. Final full credit answer. So it is 2x plus 4 minus 1 for your full credit, 2x plus 3. And that is how you do compositions. No numbers, start outside. Get rid of the X's, plug in the inside. And so that now, just to show off, let's do golf. We did fog, let's do golf. I play golf. Used to be the golf coach at Mount Vernon. Anyway, golf is really what? G with F inside. All right. Why don't you try it? This is so easy. It's an insult to your high intelligence. We gotta start somewhere. Do you see a number? No. Start with outside, parentheses where X used to be, plug it in, simplify. I think it's catchy. Insult to your high intelligence. If I remember that was right here. This. That slug was on his phone. Should have been listening to every word I said. Do have a good memory. All right, let's go. No number means start outside. So this should have been the first thing written on your paper, followed by this. And like I said, this one kind of easy. Who's going in? FA. And F is 2x minus 1. No FOIL or distribution needed, just simply get these two together. We got 2x plus 1. Okay. So that is composing. Okay. You ready? Let's spice it up a little bit. No good? Thought it was -1. Hang on, brother man. I thought I had -1 there. Did I or not? Now we'll never know. Hang on. Okay, back to business. Glad somebody's paying attention. So it was +1, right? Let's see. 2x minus 1 there, right? Okay. And yeah, get these together and what'd you say? 2x. Okay, we're all on the struggle bus together. Okay. 1, right? 1. Thank you. I think I wrote -1 there. Anyway, bless you. Let's spice it up a little bit. Thank you. Oh, ready for this?
I'm not doing that.
Oh. There. Hang on, let's go in order. Do you see a number?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, 0. Where are you supposed to start if you see a number? Inside. You don't see anything except this. There ain't no rest of the problem till you start inside and work your way out. What's F with a 0 in it? Try again. -1. This just disappeared and turned into a -1. Slow down. You're not wrong, but now you should be eating your way out of this wet paper bag. All you need to tell me is what's G with a -1. It is 1. But again, let's go slow. Okay, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Okay, so if you ever end up there, so you said that was one. I'm full, but we'll keep going. Now we gotta do F with a one in it. Well, that's one. Alright. So now we got G with a one in it. Three. Please, no more. Final full credit answer. Yeah, big difference between number, no number. We just did two of those. If there's no number, start on the outside, plug it in, and you wouldn't want to do this one without a number. You'd be foiling and foiling and foiling again. Pardon? Let's take this back to the start. Yeah, there was only FGF. Okay. All right, last stop here today. You get a good half hour to work. Okay. That wasn't a joke. Okay. Supposing, I think this came right out of the book. How about what if you get Hope Fog? This one. Okay. Thanks, back to middle school with your GEMDAS, PEMDAS.
This is finished.
Good times. Where do you start this? Yeah. Bless you. So I'm still. So you wouldn't even see H when you started this problem. Now, didn't we already do fog, right? Wasn't that like the first one we did? What was it? So you did this, and I forgot what we got. What was it? That was the one we were arguing about. Right? Or was that 2x plus? Let's see, 2x plus 3. Yep, okay. So this just went away and turned into 2x plus 3. And where does that go into H? Don't strain yourself. I taught you how to sub in after you did the parentheses. Yeah, this one also very easy. That's H with a 2x plus 3 in it, 2x plus 2. Okay. So realize could end up doing more than one. You chose honors. Okay, all good today. All right, that's 1-6 waiting. Waiting. Why am I waiting? Just say copy that. All right. Later part.